hosting Thanksgiving this year, but to tell you the truth, I'm already dreaming about the leftovers. And instead of the same old turkey sandwiches, I'm ready to mix things up.
And lucky for us, Chef Nicole King is here to make our leftovers anything but boring with her signature Caribbean twist. Thank you so much for being here, Chef. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me back.
Wow. Of course. Now listen, I am not a good cook at all, but I love the idea of fusing my family favorites from Thanksgiving in the past with his, and his family's Jamaican. So the recipes you're about to show us, are they accessible for someone with my ability?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what I like to say is if you have the heart, you got the skills, okay?
Okay.
All of my recipes are step by step, and majority of the ingredients that I use, you can find them in your local grocery store, right? So even if you're new to Caribbean cooking, don't shy away from it. What I like to say is some recipes, they're a little bit shorter, right? They still got love in it. And the ones that are a little bit longer, maybe a little bit more complex, it's got a little bit more love in it. But again, everything is laid out step by step, so there's no stress.
Yeah, and if all else fails, just don't put any raisins in anything. And you'll be just
Noted.
fine. You'll be just fine. Now, before we get into the food, we're gonna talk drinks first, and this is my favorite drink. We're talking about a cranberry sorrel spritz, so walk us through this one.
Yes, so we all love cranberries, right? Cranberries are a staple on that Thanksgiving table, and that cranberry sauce. So I decided to fuse cranberry sauce with sorrel. So sorrel is right?
We have some fans.
Yeah, can you explain sorrel for people who've never heard of sorrel?
So sorrel is actually from a hibiscus Caribbean plant, right? It has a lot of floral notes in it. And then sorrel itself, we take that plant, we boil it, we strain it with ginger and with cloves, and we add some sugar and some spices back into it. I'm telling you, it's
so good.
It is the holiday drink. Yeah. So what we have right here, I've already started off everybody with 2 ounces of my sorrel cranberry sauce, right?
Okay.
If you don't have sorrel cranberry, then obviously you can use your regular cranberry sauce then, okay? And then we're gonna add in some lime juice.
Okay, here we go.
The whole thing?
Yep, go ahead.
I didn't even ask, I just jumped in. Okay.
And then we have some white cranberry juice. Now this is gonna give you a little sweetness.
that smells
to give
really
it that
good.
balance, that tart. And then now here for the little sparkle, right?
This is where we get in trouble.
This is where we get in trouble. So we're gonna add a little Prosecco on top. Now
how much? Because I got a heavy hand.
Well, you know.
Tell me when.
I say go overboard. Well, we'll say about 2 ounces, right? And if you're not interested in using Prosecco and you want to make a mocktail, substitute it out for maybe a sparkling water.
It looks
that's
so
a good
pretty.
idea.
Right? Give it a little spin. And you guys are going to taste the cranberries, but you're all going to taste the cinnamon, all those amazing Caribbean flavors.
Oh, I love this.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, my husband's family introduced me to sorrel.
Yeah.
I love it, and I have to say, they always make it for us, his grandparents, but then request the bottles back.
Yes.
We gotta get those bottles back.
Bottles back because they need to refill it for you.
Always.
Or you'll never be invited back.
That's
Exactly.
right. But can you use sorrel in other ways?
100%. So just like how I used it right here in a sauce. A lot of people wouldn't have normally used that, but you can also use it for marinades. And if you want to get really experimental, definitely try it out in dessert, maybe like a whipped sorrel whipped cream. I'm telling you, your guests are going to be surprised.
All right, so we have our drinks down. Now let's move over to the food station and get our eat on. And this meal that we're about to eat, I love every word of this. This is the jerk turkey cornbread pot pie. Who doesn't want to eat that? That sounds better than the Thanksgiving meal.
Well, hey.
Right?
Well, you already know, with turkey, it can be a little, a little dry at times, right? So let's zhuzh it up a little bit, like I like to say, and we add a little bit of that jerk seasoning. So we start off with taking your leftover turkey and sauteing it with some jerk seasoning.
So good.
Right? And then the topping, like I said before, it is a cornbread biscuit. So your traditional Popeye has your pastry on the bottom as well, right? Talk to me.
I'm listening.
It's good, right?
I'm listening.
So it pretty much, we're gonna marry 2 things, right? Something traditional and something new. And this is what we got.
Sorry, I'm listening to you. I pressed.
Now listen, you say this next dish, we're moving on, fuses the delicious flavor of oxtail with Thanksgiving spirit.
I know
oxtail fans. Can you talk to us a bit about this?
Yes, so if you guys know, oxtail in a Caribbean household, it's kind of rare, right? You're definitely not gonna get it during the week, but you're gonna get it on the weekend or definitely get it on Thanksgiving, right? So this is we're gonna take the leftover mashed potatoes, the leftover oxtail, if there is any, and we are gonna build it into this amazing shepherd's pie.
This is delicious.
This is incredible.
I've never made oxtail. I don't have the courage. But if it is my first time and I'm gonna try.
This weekend, do it.
How long will it take me?
You got at least 2 to 2.5 hours. The way I like to say it.
If you start today, you'll be ready by Sunday.
Your prep has to start today. But if you have the time, you always give it its time.
Okay, all right.
All right, and you say the last dish is something that we're all very familiar with. Talking about the turkey stuffing fried rice. Talk to me
Yes,
about this
exactly.
one.
So this is definitely flipping the script, right? We already know about turkey and we know about stuffing. Let's put it together. So we put the stuffing and the turkey together in a wok with some onions, some ginger, the garlic, and again, taking your leftover veggies from the table. You have leftover Brussels sprouts, carrots, chop those up and throw those into your fried rice with some soy sauce, bam, bam. You got a dish that you didn't have before, it's recreated, and it's something new for the table.
And this looks a bit easier than the oxtail. This feels like a good starting point. I can do this. The oxtail, no. Thank you.
Yeah, start with the rice.
Well,
Work your way up to the oxtail.
You let me know. I can teach you. I got some lessons for you on the oxtail.
All right. Wait, before we go, you know, turkey can be a little bit dry.
Yes.
So if we're doing leftover turkey, how do we make sure that it doesn't dry up too much?
You got to add more juice to it, right? So take your leftover gravy, a little bit of barbecue sauce, you know? Add in some vibes to it.
Listen,
there you go.
You know what you're talking about. Thank you so much. This was so delicious. This is better than the Thanksgiving meal.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.